Subliminal messaging is a technique in which a message or stimulus is presented to an individual at a level that is below the threshold of conscious awareness. These messages can be visual or auditory and are designed in a specific way to influence a person's behavior or attitude. Subliminal messaging was first introduced in the 1950s and gained popularity in the 1970s. It was believed that these messages could be used to alter people's behavior and perception of the world around them. This technique was initially used in advertising to promote products and services. The idea was that by using subliminal messages, advertisers could influence people's buying behavior without them knowing it. However, subliminal messaging soon came under scrutiny and criticism from the scientific community. Researchers argued that there was not enough evidence to support the effectiveness of subliminal messaging. Additionally, concerns were raised about the ethical use of this technique. Despite these criticisms, studies have shown that subliminal messaging can have an effect on behavior and perception. For example, studies have shown that subliminal messages can affect a person's perception of time, attractiveness, and even their taste perception. Subliminal messages can be presented in various forms. Visual messages can be presented in advertisements, movies, and even product packaging. One of the most common types of visual subliminal messaging is the use of hidden images or words. For example, an advertisement for a soft drink could have a hidden image of a smiling face and the ice cubes of the drink. Auditory messages can be presented in music, speeches, and even in background noise. These messages can be delivered in various ways, such as by playing the message at a low volume or by masking the message in static or other noise. The effectiveness of subliminal messaging can depend on a variety of factors, such as the type of message presented, the duration and frequency of presentation, and the individual's susceptibility to suggestion. Some studies have shown that people who are more suggestible are more likely to be influenced by subliminal messages. While there is some evidence to suggest that subliminal messaging can be effective, it is important to note that the effects are typically small and short-lived. Additionally, the ethical use of subliminal messages is a concern. In some cases, subliminal messaging can be used to manipulate or deceive people. For these reasons, many countries have regulations in place regarding the use of subliminal messaging. In the United States, for example, the use of subliminal messaging is prohibited in advertising. Overall, subliminal messaging remains a controversial topic. While there is some evidence to suggest that subliminal messages can have an effect on behavior and perception, the effectiveness is typically small and short-lived. Additionally, concerns about the ethical use of subliminal messaging persist. As consumers, it is important to be aware of subliminal messaging and to question the motives behind the messages being presented. It is also important to be aware of the regulations in place regarding the use of subliminal messaging and to report any instances of unethical use.